was an English teacher who had just graduated from Hanoi National University of Education. On the first day, and when the time practiced primary school, limping slowly, she stepped into class. The students soon spotted her imperfect legs and started laughing at her. First, they didn't care a lot about her lessons. After a hard-working day, on her way back home, she bumped into a group of students gathering around their teacher. Miss Huỳnh Anh burst into tears. That night, by chance, she watched a shortcut of Hickey. The movie was like a magic motivation, which helped her gladly welcome all the difficulties of her first teaching day. She determined to make herself better and try to create more interesting lessons for her students. After the red letter day, besides classrooms, library was a place that she frequented. Through the books, she accessed to several exciting modern teaching methods, and she learned a lot from many great effective teachers on the world. Thanks to her enormous effort, the students got more and more excited about her lessons and listened to her. However, there was still one student who still worried her, Quang. One day, in the break time, Hai, a poor schoolboy, took out the new white hat that his parents just gave him. He was looking at it intently. Then Quang, a rich kid, noticed that, came and snatched the hat.
A poor and little kid like you had a new hat. Unbelievable. Yes, my parents rewarded me for my A in maths. Who cares? You must have stolen it. Yes, he is a thief! Thief! Thief!
Although Hai tried to regain his hat, it was still passed around. Then the hat was again in Quang's hand. He threw it onto the floor, stepped on it. Impatiently, Hai rushed into Quang and gave him a punch. Miss Huỳnh Anh saw that and shouted, "Stop immediately!"
Stop immediately! Quang! Hai!
They heard that, stopped for a bit, and continued hitting each other. Miss Huỳnh Anh and other students took them apart. Accidentally, Quang trampled on Miss Huỳnh Anh's feet. At that moment, she winced. The two students stopped. She took them to the teacher's room and asked them to write reports. After that, she helped Hai wash his hat. They talked to each other on the way to WC, and Hai's face was better. Some days later, bare rain. On a rainy day, Miss Huỳnh Anh saw Quang shouting for a missing kitten with his jacket on the pavement. Smiling, she came over and asked,
Hi, Quang. You haven't come back home yet. Where is your dad?
Busy.
She noticed the raindrops streaming down his hair, said,
The kitten is so cute, right? Do you feel cold? Let's go home together, shall we?
Quang didn't say anything, stood still, looked at the dark sky, the cat, then looked at Miss Huỳnh Anh's back. He followed her quietly. That night, in Quang's dream, Miss Huỳnh Anh's slim legs turned up. Quang behaved strangely. He was quiet and didn't play tricks on other students. At the end of class, he still sat tight. Miss Huỳnh Anh came closer and noticed that he was staring at the birthday corner. She came toward him, but he stood up and said,
Goodbye, teacher.
Miss Huỳnh Anh knew that the next day was Quang's birthday, so she stayed at the classroom to decorate for his birthday party. Because Hai forgot his books, he came back to the class. He surprisingly asked Miss Huỳnh Anh,
Why are you still here? Tomorrow is someone's birthday, isn't it?
It is Quang's birthday.
Why do you have to prepare for him? He's a naughty boy.
I think you haven't known much about him. He needs our sympathy. Actually, his parents divorced a few years ago. He lives for a month with his dad, then next month with his mom. He lacks of love. Therefore, he just tries to draw your attention by picking a quarrel with you.
Hai was silent for a moment and said,
I got it.
The next morning, when Quang came into class, Miss Huỳnh Anh and the whole class sang the happy birthday song to him. Quang looked around the class and noticed that Hai was absent. A few minutes later, Hai appeared with a lovely cupcake. He said to Quang,
This is a cupcake that I used my saving money to buy for you. Best wishes on your birthday.
Quang embraced Hai and burst into tears. 8 years later, Quang won a place at Faculty of Primary Education. He wrote a letter to his old teacher, Miss Huỳnh Anh.
Dear my beloved teacher, during my school life, you are the most important teacher to me. Although your body is not perfect, your dedication is always fully rounded. I will do my best to become a teacher like you. Thank you a million. Love you, Quang.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine.